Michelle, how are you feeling?
Feel great. I'm just so proud of the team. I mean, I know we only walk away with 1 point, but it feels like 3, and I think things like this are what are going to get us to where we want to go and ultimately win a championship. This is going to be a huge point down the road, and I'm really proud of the team.
Took some hits, you stayed down some.
Yeah, obviously I've been out for a little bit with a little bit of a nerve injury. The thing that was holding me back from playing is, the reaction time wasn't there. That's back. I feel normal when I'm playing. I'll just get like a little zing, kind of ask the ref, can I just have a second? And then it's okay, and I'm fine, and that's just part of the recovery process. Everybody feels like I'm in a good place, in a safe place, so I'm fine to play, and it's, hopefully that'll go away, but today I just dealt with it a little bit, but yeah, I'm good to go.
Clean sheet?
Yes, that is a big clean sheet, and I tried. My defenders didn't get it, but they gave me the roses after the game, and I tried to give it to the back line because to me that was such a team effort. That'll go under my stats, but I don't think that's justified today.
At times it seemed like the attacking players were almost a little too quick trying to get back into the attack, maybe showing a little bit of inexperience with a couple players coming into the side, but on the flip side, the defense seemed very composed. Mallory Weber had a great game. Meg Morris had a great game. Can you speak a little bit about your back line?
Yeah, I mean, they were tremendous. Mallory Weber is not an outside back. The kid scored a ton of goals in college, and this week we're like, hey, you play in the back now, and I'm going to talk to you the entire game. So we got you. That was the message, I think, from some of the veterans is we got you. Just trust yourselves. You guys are here for a reason, and they proved that. I mean, to keep Seattle off the board is really impressive for, a player that's been playing for 2-3 years. But, I mean, Meg Morris has such a cool story getting here. She's done so well for us this year. Mallory to step up like that. All the girls to step up. I mean, we couldn't be prouder.
Emily's really turning into kind of an anchor for the defense. Can you talk about the progression you've seen from her during the time you've been here?
Yeah, I was actually just saying that to Katie. I had this moment the other day when, she was 21 when she got here, and the other day I was like, you're going to turn 24. Like, I feel like my baby's growing up. But even when when Mark talks about the veterans and stuff, he'll talk about Emily, and I'm just like, Emily's not a veteran, but she is. She's been here 3 years. She probably has more minutes than most people on the team, and she's deserved that. She's earned that. She's grown so much. And, even just today, I mean, she was tremendous. And, I think the next step for her and something we've put on her is now you need to lead others. She had Rachel. She has Sonnet helping her talk. But, I think the next step for her is bringing other people with her, and I think that was huge today. Kath is a great player but doesn't normally play center back. And so for Emily to be able to help organize and do all those things while also playing an individually great game, I mean, she's just grown so much.
You have 5 of your starters gone, and this is going to be kind of the group that takes you through the summer with Rio. So to get this draw and this clean sheet, does that build confidence going into that? How does it make you feel?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we knew going into this game that we had people that were going to fight. But you never know. You haven't seen some of these girls play in a 90-minute NWSL game, and they were just so great. Like, I can't get over. I am so proud of them. And just, the one thing we said is, don't judge yourselves. Don't analyze the game. The only thing you're going to walk away regretting is not working and leaving everything out. And I think when that game ended, everybody was pretty happy, but they were so exhausted they couldn't even really celebrate, and that's what it's going to take. That's what this season's going to look like. When our national team players are gone, we're going to have to grind out results. We have talent, but we also have girls that are just going to leave everything out for the team. And, I mean, I think this is something special.
You also had the World Cup last year. Does it feel different this year with the group that you have and kind of the setup that Mark has created? Do you feel different with this tournament?
Yeah, we feel really good. It's hard to compare years. There's always so many factors, but I would say we feel really good. And, the difference is we're leading into the World Cup with a better record than we were last year when we were losing those players, and I think that's huge. But also, yeah, I mean, there's just something about the locker room. There's people that are going to work for each other, and, to not have Tobin Heath on the field, you're obviously going to miss her, along with Allie and Lindsay. I mean, they're incredible players, but to have players that step in and have been learning from them all week and also just working so hard, yeah, it's a special locker room, it's a special team, and I think things like this are going to be big for us.
Michelle, there's been a number of players that have come through these pressers and expressed surprise at the fact that all of a sudden they're veterans. I think Tobin said, I'm old.
Yeah.
Is that something that's going on with the team? Is there a feeling of a kind of a new fold of players maturing, and what has that been like? What does that shift been like?
Yeah, it is a weird thing because you never really feel like a veteran. And, last year I was like, oh, I'm a baby. Nadine's 38, or 37, So, it's all relative, but I think it is something about, my third year here, Tobin's fourth year here, Kat's fourth year, and we've all kind of grown up together, which is pretty cool. And now to have a new crop of players coming in, that it's funny, I love working with Emily Kruger. We love giving her feedback. And, Tobin and Allie have talked about how they just see so much potential in Celeste, players that we can help come through this program and do really well. And it's a cool opportunity, but it is always weird to think, oh, I'm one of the older ones. I'm, put in that spot. But yeah, I think that's also the nature of the game, and anything with the Olympics or the World Cup, girls are going to get chances that maybe they wouldn't have gotten before. And, a day like today, they've proved themselves.
All right, thanks, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thanks, guys.